Hello and welcome to ppm6tv. Today a little bit of an unusual item. I'm going to unbox this ASRock Z270 SuperCarrier motherboard. My PC is on its last legs and it's time for a new build. First, a confession. I don't do this very often, probably once every 3 to 5 years, so I am no expert. It's an idiot's guide by an idiot. And secondly, I haven't actually unboxed this before, so it's quite likely that packaging will go everywhere and I may have to stop and do an edit. But there, provisos out of the way, I'll just move the processor down for a moment and let's get going. ASRock are very proud of their kit. It's quite a magnificent box and you actually get a little window as you open it up, and inside all the stuff that they're really pleased with. 4-way SLI with NVIDIA. I couldn't care less about any of that video stuff because I'm going to use this for an audio build, and to be honest it's probably overkill. In fact, it's probably not a great idea, but I'm going to do it because I want the Thunderbolt 3 slots and there's sockets, and there's 2 of those on this motherboard. There's also loads of other stuff, Purity sound and LEDs and I mean, who cares. Triple Ultra M.2. That's M2, that's great. I think we want to have that. 4 PCIe steel slots. That seems a bit stingy to me, but I think it's mostly because of a graphics card and loads of other doodad. So anyway, let's take the back off if I can, and open the lid, and let's get this bad boy out of the box. Well, so far so good. I didn't think it was going to be that easy. So we'll put aside the quite magnificent packaging, sit back a bit, and we've got this kind of gunmetal grey finish, which I suppose is deliberately supposed to evoke solidity and technical goodness. One of the other things about the motherboard, and again, I don't know whether this is a big deal or not, it's got 3 Ethernet connections, and one of them is a 5 gig. I actually would, I'm tempted to say, why not stick out for the 10 gig, which hasn't been finalized yet, I don't think. And so all these maybe proprietary 5 gigs I'm a bit doubtful about. But anyway, it's on there if you want it. And I can see my first problem, which is there are cable ties on here and I haven't got my cutter with me. Hang on while I get it. So, arming yourself with some suitable weaponry, discard the cardboard inner, and then you'll find 1, 2, 3, 4 cable ties holding your board into place within the foam packaging. So that's gone. Let me hold it the right way up, give you a good look. It's KB Lake, and I've got an i7 770. I mean, I did wonder, I suppose everybody wonders about Ryzen, don't they? And I did wonder about that, but I didn't see anything with Thunderbolt 3, and I was a little bit impatient because I thought my computer was right about to die, so I thought, no, let's stick with simple black and classic i7. Round the back of the board, which I guess is where all my excitement is, you can see the top line is the 3 Ethernet ports, and I guess the red one is the 5 gig. There's the audio ports, including Toslink, and then you've got your USB 3s. Now, apparently, there are no USB 3.1s. That's a little bit of a cheat on the board because the controller is connected to the 2 Thunderbolt Type 3s. There's HDMI, and there's wireless as well, and a reset button. And interestingly, they're still fitting PS2 connectors for keyboards and mice. I've got an old, or I had an old Asus board that had done away with those years ago. I actually like them because I think it keeps you, I don't want my keyboard on my USB. for various reasons. So anyway, there's our 4 steel reinforced slots. So, but I mean, I probably, to my shame, I probably will not be putting any mega video cards in there. As you can see, the finish is really nice, and the capacitors are all nice low profile jobs. They've got some of the connectivity up high on the board so that we can get to the front panel with it, you know, if we've got very long video cards, if we did do that sort of thing. And generally speaking, I'd say a really nice, I mean, what you'd expect. I think this cost me 300 quid. And that's a lot of money for it. Certainly the most money I've ever spent on a motherboard. And probably, as I say, if I'm absolutely honest, I probably could have got better value with a motherboard with a plug-in Thunderbolt card. But I just thought, you know, I'm getting old. I'll just have exactly what I want in the package that I wanted. So I'm not really going to say anything else about this, partly because I can't remember, you know, my memory's not great. But what I will do is come back with more videos as we try and assemble the audio system out of this. So there you are, a very brief, and I apologize for the brief introduction, but there it is, a very brief introduction. It's the ASRock Z270 SuperCarrier motherboard. I've got to say, it looks and feels in the hand. Not that you ever handle your motherboards apart from when you put them together. It does feel fantastic, and I'm really rather pleased with it. Cheers for now. You've been watching ppm6tv. Don't forget to check out ppm6tv for all the stuff, the reviews and stuff online. Cheers now.